Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the channel. We are playing Dark Souls technically in this video, but it's not a Dark Souls video. I just wanted to have a little talk with you guys. It's good to touch base every now and then, let you guys know where my head's at, see where your guys' heads are at. You know, it's never a bad thing. It's been a crazy year. A pretty, like, in a good way. Usually, when I say it's been a crazy year, a lot of shit's gone wrong, and I'm, like, venting about it to you guys. But this year, it's actually just been pretty good. I think this is the healthiest I've ever been, believe it or not. I haven't really gotten sick much this year. I have, you know, a sinus disease, and I've had headaches and migraines and all that kind of stuff. But actually getting colds and not being able to talk, I think this past year has been one of the best for me ever. Or at least since I was, you know, a teenager when all of my medical complications happened. And I'm really happy about that. It's also been about a year since I moved to Ohio to live with my girlfriend, and figuring out my schedule after that and figuring out how everything fits together has been a challenge, but we're finally getting into a little bit of a rhythm. And it's also been about a year since the original Adpocalypse started. And I started streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I died, okay? I died, okay? I get it. I know. Shame. Shame. And I started streaming on Twitch more. We're just now starting to get some resubs for 11 months. And I started streaming in August last year. Or I got partnered and started streaming in August last year. So it's been a very, very eventful year. And some things have changed along the way. So for instance, when I was back in Florida, a lot of my time was simply dedicated to making content. I would kind of wake up, start working on something, edit something, work on something else, and a lot more time went into everything that I was doing because I had simply a lot more time to put into everything that I was doing. I didn't have any responsibilities other than Squadron, and I would just kind of wake up, work on whatever I felt like working on, and then later on that day, go to sleep. I didn't really... Ouch! What the fuck? And this is why I died. He hit me for my whole health bar. I didn't really care about my health too much as far as like exercising and just going on walks, getting outside. It was a very focused lifestyle. And over the past year, if I've done one thing, it's become more well-rounded. So I go out on walks, I try to get some exercise. You know, most of that's because Pokemon Go is fantastic right now. But I don't spend all day working on YouTube content. I don't spend all day streaming. Everything in moderation. Moderation is key, I feel like. But as a result, I have been, I don't want to say putting in less effort on YouTube. Well, I guess I am, right? Because we're not spending fucking 14 hours a day working on stuff. But I will say that my priorities and focuses have shifted. And there's a few reasons for that. So a lot of you may have noticed we're not doing as much Let's Play content over here on the YouTube channel. And one of the reasons for that is because Twitch just seems like a natural progression for, hey, I feel like playing this game today. I'm going to play a game. I am working on a Gwendolyn run for Dark Souls. We are going to be playing that on the YouTube channel. But those are becoming more sporadic, less common as time continues. And that's mostly because of a time restraint. Now, of course, I play a lot of games. I play a ton of different games, and I have a lot of different interests. So, the World of Warcraft expansion is coming up. Battle for Azeroth. Super interested in that, as I'm sure many of you are. We have a new patch for Warframe coming out that I want to take a look at. We have Anthem coming out later. A new expansion for Destiny 2 coming out. Like, Heroes of the Storm is not my sole interest in life. And I never want to be the kind of person that just feels forced to play one kind of game. And Twitch has kind of been my outlet to branch out and do stuff. And for me, personally, that's been very fulfilling. One of my biggest complaints with YouTube in the last few years has been some of the algorithm changes, as I'm sure many of you know. And one of those changes that went in a few years ago was that, I'm just going to throw some names out here. So let's say on a single day, I upload Heroes of the Storm, which obviously the majority of you guys are interested in. Then I also upload a Dark Souls video, and then I also upload a Fallout video, which I'm doing a playthrough of on Twitch right now. If you're the kind of person who is only interested in Heroes, which is totally fine, by the way. Whoa. Which is totally fine, by the way. You'll see that Heroes video and you'll click on it. If you're not interested in Dark Souls, if you're not interested in Fallout, you may see those pop up in your recommended page. And if you don't click on those, YouTube starts to assume that maybe you're not as interested in MFPallytime even more. Even though you may love one type of my content, they're just going to be like, oh, well, I see you didn't watch this video. What's the matter? And let's say I just continue that upload schedule for a month. So 30 days, every single day, uploading a Heroes video, as well as a Dark Souls and a Fallout. That means you're only watching, in this scenario that I'm making up in my head, that means you're only watching 1/3 of the content that I make. 90 videos come out in a month, and you're just watching 30 of them. So YouTube is going to decide that, you know what, you're not fucking into this guy anymore, and they're going to stop recommending my channel to you, and I can artificially kill my channel, even though in this scenario, I'm working my ass off creating content, right? So Twitch has been a great outlet for me to just do whatever the fuck I want, and then still continue to bring you guys the content that the majority of you enjoy the most, which has been really nice. I just need to find a way to balance out still being able to make content that I'm excited about. So for instance, I want to do some World of Warcraft videos in moderation. I want to do some Anthem hype videos in moderation, because that's the stuff that is really, really enthralling me, really bringing me in right now. It's just so hard to fit it into the schedule. It's just so hard. I have to figure out some kind of balance. But I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about that. I am heading out to Pokemon Go Fest this weekend, and the quick match matchmaking is completely abysmal right now. It is bugged. So normally, we're talking Heroes of the Storm again, of course. Normally, in quick match, you are guaranteed matched roles for certain pillars of the game. So for instance, if you have a tank on your team, the enemy team will also have a tank. If you have a support on your team, the enemy team will also have a support. And normally that works just fine, but for some reason with this newest patch, that's completely busted. And it's led to some of the most unfun, one-sided matches I've ever had in the game. So rather than beating my head against the wall and trying to get a few videos done before I go out of town, we are gonna, we're slowing down on that just a little bit, boys. But I just wanted to let you know about it. Once the bug's fixed, we'll be back to the normal schedule. I am going to Gamescom this year, so if you are going to be there, please be sure to come by the Blizzard booth and say hi. I'm going to be streaming from Gamescom yet again, which is an honor and a privilege, and I'm so glad that they picked me to do it. And one other person. I don't even know. They haven't told me who the other person is. So that's going to be super fun, as always. And what else? I feel like there was one more thing. Squadron has been, we've talked about this a few months ago, but Squadron was given basically an ultimatum by our bosses that if we don't acquire enough user crowdfunding, I guess, is a decent way of putting it. If we don't get enough sponsors, then the channel's going to be shut down. And initially, I was really fucking upset about this. I was really mad at our bosses. I was like taking it so personally. But then I understand that they also have, they have bosses telling them to do this, and it's definitely not an attack on us. It's not something we did wrong, because Squadron used to be sponsored by Blizzard, and that's where the majority of the funding for the project was coming from. Where is this one guy following up the stairs? Where is he coming from? Is he just in the archway there? But in that regard, we've actually been making some pretty good progress. And I just wanted to say thank you personally for that. Anyone who does support us over on the Squadron destination, thank you. It means a lot, for real. I honestly didn't think we were going to meet our goals, and we're on track at the moment, which feels really good. Is there anything else? Pokemon Go Fest this weekend, Gamescom in August. Oh, the A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. Lots of people have been asking. It's that time of the year again. When is it going to happen? When I get back from Germany, that's when it's going to go. That's when we're going in, boys. We have like 78 characters in the game right now, so it's going to take a little more than 2 months to get all that knocked out. 2.5 months to get all that knocked out. But I'm hopeful. I'm eager. I'm excited to like reminisce on how the game used to be and talk about changes that's been going on in this current year. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I get so much positive feedback on the A through Z playthrough, saying so many of you found the channel because of that. Also, Carbot Animations released the video I voiced forever ago for Deathwing. They did It'd Be Cool If for Deathwing. So if you're interested in seeing that, that's going to pop up on the screen here pretty soon. I think it turned out great. I'd really encourage you guys to go watch it. I voiced it a long time ago. And it's basically theory crafting, or not really theory crafting, but coming up with what I would like Deathwing to be in Heroes of the Storm. And I think it was a really fun idea. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to kill this Black Knight just to show you that I can. I ain't no sucker chump. I can parry without a shield. Come at me. I hope you guys are looking forward to the Dark Souls run. I hope you guys are enjoying the Twitch streams if you're able to make it, if you're able to catch it. I stream most every weekday from noon Eastern Standard Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ouch. Then I take a 1-hour break to go eat dinner, start getting ready for Squadron streams. Around 6 p.m. We end at 8 p.m. I'm really working in my... Oh my god, we're getting so lucky with weapons today. I'm really putting in my time, I'm really putting in the effort, and of course I edit our YouTube videos on top of that, while still finding time to start other series, still finding time to go outside, still finding time to appreciate my friends and loved ones. It's a struggle, but I'm doing the best I can, and I think I've been doing pretty well over the past year. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. I hope you're all caught up on everything that I'm thinking, everything I'm planning, everything I'm doing. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you.